With very young people, the food extractors are one of the best holistic health practices. It's bioeffective and it helps them to think better so they can act better and learn the great game of golf and have fun at the same time, and then work on the rest of the nutrition. Now Ransom really likes the 1-iron, so this is an old Wilson Staff Tour Blade 1-iron. Look how he hits it right down the line. Isn't that great? The slow motion really brings to life a lot of the different things that he's doing, particularly the things that he's doing right. Now watch how Ransom in this video that's zoomed in more on the Callaway net, how it comes up off the club face, straight down the line, and up into the net, and just where it's supposed to be, right down the line. Look at that, perfectly dead center. You gotta love that. That's what it's all about. Now watch how Ransom, as he's switching to the Adams Idea number 3 hybrid, how he tends to hit the ball a little higher here. It's still right down the line, maybe it's just slightly right, but the hybrids are supposed to hit more like the woods, kind of a sweeping, not so much down on the ball. So it's a great way to hit the ball, and it's a lot easier. Now notice how Ransom here takes the 3 hybrid again. As he takes it back, look at his right elbow. It's in pretty tight to his side, and he just bends that elbow up, right back down the line, and right into it. Now you can have your left wrist either straight, bowed, or cupped. It doesn't really matter, but it obviously changes the swing. Notice in this zoom view, as Ransom takes the club back to the top and sets the club at the top, his left wrist is slightly cupped. Then he takes it right back down the line. That's the way you want to do it. Now this time Ransom's hitting a 2-iron. It's easier to hit than the 1-iron. He takes the club slightly inside, sets the club at the top with the club slightly closed, right back down the line, and he rotates a little bit, kind of swung a little bit from the top, and that made the ball go a little bit left. But that's going to happen from time to time. Now notice when you look at Ransom's wrist this time, it's going to be a little bit more cupped in. Look at the club face when he sets it all the way at the top. It's a little bit more facing up towards the sky. So it's more closed, and that'll make the ball go more to the left, or put a right to left draw on it. So using nutrition extractors is a great way to get young people to start bioeffective holistic health practices. Ransom does his, and it's working well for him. Along with learning the other holistic practices, it just takes time. Believe me when I tell you, a young person will do these smoothies. They're great, and they'll love it. Notice how Ransom takes the club straight back this time. His wrists are right on plane. When he sets the club at the top, the club face is straight down the line. Notice the ball goes slightly right, but it probably had a right to left spin on it, which made that shot come right back into the middle of the target area. Notice on this swing, Ransom takes the club back just fine, right down the line, but watch when he goes to the top. The club is going to go a little bit past parallel this time, and he's going to have to do a little bit of catch-up. As he tries to catch up, he over swings from the top. It kind of comes over the top and pulls the ball left. That probably would have been a pull hook. Now notice in this accentuated view of Ransom's hips and knees, how he takes the club back, he sets it just fine at the top, and that left knee goes back left towards the target, clears the hips out of the way, and the ball was probably the strongest, most club head speed of any of the swings right there. So it was a really good example of how to do it. Might have over-rotated the hips a little bit, but it was great.